Here we go. So, doing a little experiment here with the whole zooming mechanism, copyright of Red Bar, of course. Going inside Rick Glassman, going to react to some of his stuff. But, you've seen on the Red Bar show how he'll zoom in and be like, ooh, what's Ricky doing over here? That kind of thing. So I'm going to play around with that a little bit, and we will just get after it and see what happens. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Right.
And there's Holmes.
Is that your impression of
on the show?
The guy from
Right.
Yeah, what's his name? He was Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
My impression is to just do part of it.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
Wow, what a great!
I couldn't do weed with you today.
Mm-hmm.
What a
I'm
great
on the board of our
rapport they
local
have right here. Very low energy rapport. Was hoping for a bit more.
JCC. We've got a big gala tonight. Don't want to be that guy. Don't want to be what people assume that I am.
Well, if there is a place to be a dad where you're stoned, it's at a Jewish community center.
Because
Jewish dads smoke weed.
Yeah. Exclusively? Well, I'm not a Jewish dad.
I'm not a Jewish dad. Oh, yeah? Why? Is it bad to be a Jewish dad? You have something wrong with dads or Jews? See, that's an example of a zoom that Red Bar would do. I don't know if that's the best example, but I'm just messing around with it.
But, you're on the board.
Member. Yeah, well.
That's like when somebody calls somebody daddy. He's not the real dad, but like.
And what is that?
I think it's a couple of things.
Yeah.
I think some women have father issues.
Sure.
Father issues, namely his father's issues. By the way, we've got the same glass. He's got glasses. I don't know. Me and Glassman might have these same glasses. Very suspicious setup going on. Who knows? Black children in the corner celebrating Black America, as all great people do. I like the Zoom feature.
And they're looking for love from a paternal figure.
Yeah.
And as an adult, that
we can look at everything with the Zoom. And we got the trophies, the cat, this situation over here. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z. It's a shout out to Saizon Z back there. We got a Taiso Goblin. Everybody is represented. What is this? A Dragon Ball? A book? Harry Potter? Tation? I don't know what that is. But it doesn't matter because it's Rick Glassman's show.
Love looks differently than it did what they needed as a kid.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, Daddy, will you pick me up from the airport? That's not what it is.
Right, yeah. But it probably is that too, though.
That's how you get them.
People from the airport, you just go to the LAX
Uber
and hang
drivers.
out. You need a ride?
See that? Look at that little creep. See, he says that's how you get him. Look at Rick's face when he says that.
Yeah, but it probably is that too, though.
That's how you get them.
People from the airport, you just go to the LAX
Uber
and hang
drivers.
out. You need a ride? Call me daddy. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, let's go.
That's a podcast. Call her daddy. I wonder.
See, he's over here being an innocent, good human being. Rick's over there with his YouTube plaque and his Rubik's Cube being an evil nerd. He does have nice flowers, though. And a basketball. And an iPhone facing downward.
I just heard about this because Adam did it.
You just heard about it?
That's what the other people were like. They're like, and I go, they said she's the next Oprah. And I go, and then I said,
she's gonna be fat and black.
Cut to a clip of him saying that.
She's going to be the next Oprah.
Nopra.
More like Nopra.
More like Nopra.
Okay.
But hey, good for her. Fucking sick.
See, what I do like about this dynamic, I'm starting to actually like about this dynamic is that Anders doesn't know how to play along with it. So he's actually becoming the more genuine person in this interaction.
Cars?
I don't know. I know that she got a Spotify deal that paid her like between 40 and 60 mil.
Yeah.
Yen.
Cool.
Yeah. So
what's the thing? Why is
she just drives around airports?
She's hilarious. What is this?
She drives around airports picking up guys.
No. What is the podcast so that I can like go, oh, that's why she got 50, 60 mil.
Oh, how do you not know?
I don't know. I actually don't listen to that many podcasts.
Oh, I listen to it all the time.
Okay. She interviews Adam Devine, so she interviews people.
Yeah,
she gets awesome guests.
Yeah, so the podcast is called Call Her Daddy, and her name is Alex Cooper, and she's gets guests like
he's got the battery pack that sticks out in the back.
You know, Adam Devine, Gwyneth Paltrow. And she talks about things like how to spot a narcissist in dating. Don't go to the airport, sweetheart.
Okay, right? Yeah.
Really
and other things that I'm just looking up here.
All right.
Eye humor.
Yeah, I don't listen to many podcasts either.
Well, shit. She sounds like she's killing it.
Yeah, people love her.
Have me on, please, and then
I'm having you on.
We'll get to the bottom. Not you. She's listening to this for sure.
Not you.
I'm saying have me on.
My posture is so.
You like that?
You know what I mean?
Is this more like? Okay.
And what do you think that's going to get you on there now?
No, I have so much anxiety that I have been practicing release and control where I can. And early on in the podcast game, booking people was very exhausting.
Yeah, now it's pretty easy, huh?
It is a lot easier, but still, who knows when they can? But it's like if somebody can't, like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just have Adam Ray on for the 50th time.
Right. He
always comes through, and you're guaranteed to get at least a double out of him.
Yeah.
A lot of homers too.
He's not doing a damn thing.
He's busy as hell.
He's so busy. Isn't
but
he busy?
You know what? He loves to do it.
He's my Instagram hero. You know what? I look at him and I go, wow, I'm getting 10 videos from Adam Ray every day.
Could you do that as Donald Trump?
But yeah, 10 videos. Any guy who's making 10 videos in a day, you can bet that they're not 10 quality videos.
Like do an impression of Donald Trump saying wow
about Adam. Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know. Just talk about Adam like Donald Trump. You're getting 10 Instagram videos a day.
I don't know if I can do a Trump.
Yeah,
what does Trump do?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm not good at impressions.
That was probably the worst Trump impression of all time that I've ever seen. In fact, it makes me. I went from hating it to respecting it because it's so shitty. I don't mind it.
I don't know if I can do a Trump. What does Trump do?
It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's pretty
yeah.
Good.
I'm not good at impressions.
Right there.
He's a good stand-up, good comic, dirty. I don't like the swear words.
You're both so bad at Trump. Unbelievably bad. I just did the hack version of it, of course.
I don't know. Is that good?
It's amazing how far you've gotten with not being able to do that. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Hi, what am I doing here? I'm a princess and a queen. Rick is nothing.
Wow, that really hurts. If only I had somebody to talk to.
Oh, well,
and if only you had somebody to talk to. Head on over to BetterHelp.com/Tyso to save 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp.com. Nope, that's BetterHelp.
HELP.com/Tyso.
The iced New Orleans with oat milk. Have you ever had it?
Is that like where it's drip coffee? Is it a latte?
It was like $7. Got Rick.
Oh man, to strike. It's cool.
everyone's out there doing their picketing, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm all for it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's all for it, except as you can see in his face, he's not for much of what's going on right now. He's not loving it. It's a good thing he's not at McDonald's because he ain't loving it. Oops. Hold on. Let's pull that back into the full screen. I'm new with the Zoom, okay, folks. Give me a chance to figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm all for them doing it.
Yeah. But
not for me.
I feel like he watches so much Curb Your Enthusiasm that he's just absorbed every Larry David mannerism on the planet.
yeah, you know what? I do notice that for some people it is like their new big thing. I do notice that some, like, I just went to Disney the other day, grabbed
Disney?
a sign. Disney,
The studio.
the studio,
Right. Just making sure we're going. Yeah.
and grabbed a sign, one that wasn't too cute.
Right.
When it's too, it's like when a homeless person has a sign that's like too funny. I don't know who has that joke, but where it's like, if the sign's like too creative and too funny, you
don't feel bad for them.
you're not that desperate as a homeless person.
You know, that's funny because I'm my most desperate when I'm just
Right.
You
right.
know?
Yeah. Maybe that.
Bit killer. Who do you think you are, Joe Rogan? Over here. Ha ha ha. That's funny. I'm gonna shit on the bit. That's why your eyelids are half closed, because even your eyelids don't have faith in you, you failure. Even your black children in the corner don't trust you.
That joke's wrong. But when I see like the signs that are too cute, I'm like, all right. So I grab a sign and I'm just walking laps and I'm seeing like each group at each gate kind of thing.
Do you have a picture of this?
Yeah, I put it on Instagram.
We'll put it up here.
Yeah, you guys can go check it out.
No, we'll
and
just-
you can shit on it like everyone else did.
We'll just put it here and then
Shit on it. Get it?
It just-
goblins of shit on it.
Little
Great.
Physical humor.
and you see some people that are fucking into it.
Yeah.
Like they're like for hours, they're like doing the thing
Yeah,
for
yeah.
people to honk and like
Yeah.
shaking the sign.
Do you feel it's an identity or do you feel it's being part of a community?
I feel like it's an energy.
What the fuck kind of question was that? Even he like bit his lip because it was such a retarded question. Do you see that? Look at Rick bite his lip because he's like, how dumb of a question I just
Do you
asked.
feel it's an identity or do you feel it's being part of a community?
I feel like it's an energy type. It's a personality type.
How did you feel when do you mind talking about Black Lives Matters for a little bit?
Mhm.
You do mind?
I don't mind.
When everyone was putting up that
Dude,
black
I don't think
square.
he's getting
Yeah, I
that
did
he's
it.
fucking
Did you?
with them.
Yeah.
I didn't.
He
Yeah.
doesn't know.
I judged it. Not the mission.
He's
Sure.
just like, all right,
But-
I'm here for a serious interview. Meanwhile, Rick is playing. He's playing him like a
The
fiddle.
intention.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of times I was wrong. And
Yeah.
I'm sure, in fact, I know for a fact most of the times I was right.
Yeah.
But even though I stand behind, if there's anything I stand behind more,
He's stealing my whole shtick of being a totally phony, fake person on purpose.
more than writers, it's Black Lives.
Mhm. I have heard that if you're a black person, Rick Glassman's probably right behind you.
I'm standing right behind you.
Mhm.
I'm standing right behind you
Mhm.
because I know that your life matters.
Mhm.
Black lives, top of the list.
Mhm.
Then,
White lie.
second, writers.
Writers' lives.
So when they're picketing and they're doing the thing, and I'm all for it. I want them to be doing this. I think that's ridiculous. I mean, I'm as a it's so corny, but as a dramatic award-winning actor, like this stuff matters to me too.
Mhm. Me too. We're talking about Black Lives
Trying to
Matter.
riff.
Dramatic
Me too.
acting and then women's rights.
Mhm.
Black lives, writers. Tell me if I'm wrong. Very
Is that
close,
another podcast?
but third is women.
Yeah.
But when I'm seeing all of this stuff happening,
Because women,
the
get
ones that
right.
make me
You
laugh,
assume
as
they're
you would
not
call
in
the
that
cute scene, like I
category.
like that. But when it's just people posting, not doing, but posting about it, I understand it spreads awareness, and that's great.
Yeah.
But depending on how it's posted and how it's framed and who it is and how often they're doing it, I do go, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen some people that aren't in the Writers Guild.
Right.
They aren't actors.
Right.
And they're posting all about it.
Who talks that way? What is he
I'm
on? Is
thinking
he on
like-
coke?
And if you weren't out there supporting women's body rights, you should not be supporting the writers right now.
So you think these are people who are like hitching their wagon to the other wagons to basically like be part of something?
It's hot right now to be anti-studio.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck the studios.
Right. Yeah.
That's in right now.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
So it's
the way it's so funny because I'm like, I gotta post something. So the people who follow me on Instagram understand where my support is, right?
And that makes sense.
And then it was just like, fuck you. And I was like,
yeah.
For what?
That's where it comes down to intention. Are you doing this to show that you're part of it, or are you doing this because you are part of it and you want to represent that?
Right. I got a lot of people going like, of course, make it about you. And I was like,
Gulp.
I'm here. It is about me and the guild I'm in.
Yeah.
I didn't know how else. They didn't give me any guidance, man. And they made fun of my hat. I had a hat with like a long kind of back thing to it, so my neck didn't get sunburned out there. Right. Got lit up on the hat.
Said,
well, at least you didn't get lit up.
You're making it about yourself. This strike that's about you.
In the sun. That hurts worse.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Oh. I'm gonna wear that hat again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're ginger?
Yeah, a little bit. Pubes.
Your skin sensitive?
I'll get sunburned if I'm out there striking for 4 hours for sure. Yeah.
4 hours.
I got a facial just before this.
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's I chose to a hydrating facial.
Yeah, no, it is.
What do you think I mean?
What do you want it to mean? You got a facial from.
I actually want to say the name of the place because it's called Jonah Vargas, Joanna Vargas. Do you know this? I want a facial.
No,
I put up on my Instagram. I'm like, LA. If anybody knows this, it's you. Send me the good facial places.
Right.
And a friend of mine.
What does this say in the corner? Film festival.
I sent me this one. And she goes, it's expensive, but it's the best. And you know me.
Yeah.
You know me.
Money's free.
Right.
Yeah. Send them a message. Can we book something?
Yeah.
They go send us an email.
Yeah.
They know about the podcast.
Wait, you sent them a message through like Yelp?
No, through Instagram.
Through Instagram. And then they were like, send us an email.
Yeah. You book through Instagram because then they see who's booking.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
I don't know if I do.
So she saw that's the dude from the Take Your Shoes Off podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, come in. Let us give you a facial for free.
Right. Oh, sick. Nice, dude.
They have facials from like $100 to the Super Master Nova. Still don't know what that is.
That's what it's called?
Master Supernova.
All right.
Yeah.
Bro, it was divine. I'll say it.
Sure.
Second time on the podcast. Divine.
Mm-hmm.
It was unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
And what a perk I get for being a dramatic award-winning actor. I got this amazing facial.
Yeah.
As I'm in there, she said something about a product. I said as a joke, 20% off, use code TYSO. And she goes, okay. So I'm like, all right, I'll tell people if they want to go to this.
Yeah.
This isn't really an ad.
Yeah.
I guess it is.
It is.
But my
exactly.
But my intention to this, they didn't tell me to do this. My intention to this would be like, hey, if you guys want to go to this place, here's 20% off because it's awesome. They're not paying me for that, but they gave me the free thing.
Yeah.
So I got to disclose that. But they didn't tell me to talk about it here.
No.
But man, I had such a good face.
Wait, but didn't they? Didn't they say like 20% off TYSO? Or you said you offered what?
I said as a joke because she was filming something.
Yeah.
Because they wanted me to post my story, and I will.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is all an ad. This is all advertising.
But the reason I'm talking about it here is because of how much I loved it, and like, I want to tell you about this thing that I did.
Yeah.
You know, I don't need to do that. But also, but the 20% wasn't something that they said. it was like
You
I
said it
looked at
as a
camera as a
joke.
joke. 20%. They said, okay. I'm like, oh, I'll tell if people want to do this.
Yeah.
Like the girl
yeah.
that told me, shout out to Molly, by the way, I'll put her Instagram handle here.
Right.
20% off.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking cool. And so what do they do? I've never gotten a facial. What do they do?
Done it a few times, and I do them because I like the way I feel after, but I never enjoyed it. This one was like a massage. And there's extractions. Do you know about these?
Like pop your zits?
Blackheads.
Yeah.
Where there's that part of it.
Like what do they just like crinkle your nose up?
So I've had it
Dude,
with
I'll fucking give you those. Come on.
yeah,
man.
yeah. But this place had a separate thing. This place had like a little vacuum for your nose. What's happening?
I'm just getting super long texts. Like the longest text I've ever seen in my life.
Do you want to take a break?
No, I don't want to answer that. They had a vacuum for your nose.
So it's like a little thing that it sucks up. It shoots some type of hydrochloric acid and water or something. I don't know. But and then it like vacuums up. It didn't hurt. It felt amazing. And they did these collagen masks and this gold mask and all these things that I don't really know what's happening, but everything smelled so good. And when she was putting it on, it was like this stuff. And normally I'm like doing this and this one. So that's why I was just like, dude, I just had a fit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, I look a little bit of a mess. I'm not allowed to shower yet.
I mean, I look like a shit. I just got out of the pool and
The hydration has made me think of it. So tell me about
so
that.
dried out. But that's the thing is when you're in water, you get dry.
Well, when you're
Isn't that
in,
weird?
depends on kind of water.
Sure, I guess you're right. But I have like the goggle marks.
Now you're in chlorine water, not salt water, correct?
You know what's weird is it's a little salty.
All right.
I don't know
so
what
we
they.
got-
I don't know
we
what
got
it
an
is.
Maybe it's
idea
jealous
the
of you.
conversation.
Yeah, we're talking.
It you know,
I
kind
do
of a
believe. Don't they
boring-
chlorinate saltwater pools anyway?
less
Also.
interesting.
I don't know, but I do know there are saltwater pools without chlorine.
Okay. All right.
And
The Rick
Oh, they like
Glassman
it's like
Experience
electrically
podcast.
not chlorinated, but like disinfected,
your
like
shoes
lasers.
off.
so that's another one. There's salt
Whatever
water,
you want to
yeah,
call
there's
it.
chlorine, and then there's another plug. I'm not doing an ad here. I just love this stuff.
Yeah.
Phone soap. Found it on Shark Tank, been using it for years.
Phone
That
soap.
white thing right there. Open
Oh,
it
you
up.
put your